What's going on, guys? So I got some real important news I need to tell y'all real quick. Stance Nation is having a show in Atlanta, and I submitted my car to see if I can get in, and they emailed me back and they approved me, so I will be going to Stance Nation Atlanta. My car will be in the show actually, so I'm excited, really excited about that. I'm glad I'm able to actually be approved for that. I didn't think I was going to get approved, especially for Stance Nation. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all know Stance Nation. They show really clean cars there, but I didn't think my car was stance enough to be at Stance Nation, but I guess they thought otherwise. So today I'll be prepping for Stance Nation. So it's going to take me a couple weeks to actually prep how I want my car to be, but I made a little list here. So this is my little list. I'm not going to be able to get any, probably won't even get half of this done today, but I'm going to install valve cover fittings. So it's going to be, you've probably seen this, where I just have this random hose going to the back, and then this is capped off here. These two are AN fitting bungs that were welded to the valve cover for a catch can. I just haven't got around to making my catch can yet, and I originally wanted the catch can to sit here, but I reran my AC lines and it's kind of in the way, so I gotta do some more research where I want to put that. But right now, just so that it looks better than what it is right now, I bought AN fittings like these here to go here, and I actually bought braided lines because these are dash 6 AN fittings and dash 6 line. This is dash 8 fittings, so I had to buy more fittings and lines to run it back here. So I'll be running 2 lines going straight to the back. And right now it's just, you probably can't tell, but down there it's just, this is just a hose that points straight to the ground. So right now if there's any oil that blows through here, it just goes straight to the ground, which isn't too good. But I mean, it's a temporary thing right now, so I'll just have 2 lines going to the ground until I get my catch can made. So I'll be doing that today. I'm gonna probably reroute my throttle cable because I don't like how I routed it today, or not today, but when I did it, my throttle cable goes like this, and it goes under the intake manifold, goes up and around, back to the firewall. I want to route it somewhere where you don't see this line right here. So I'll probably come up and around this way, and then maybe wrap around like this, or cut something like that. I don't know. I just want to reroute it. I don't like how it is right now. And then this is the big thing, getting this wing prepped to put on the car. As you can see, there's a lot of clear coat that's peeling, pretty much all the way down to the carbon fiber. So I have to do a lot of sanding, get all this sanded down, get the rear lip here sanded down, everything sanded down, and get that ready to be re-cleared. My buddy Jason, he'll be over here in a little bit, but he's gonna help me do some of this, and he'll be the one helping me re-clear this when I'm done. I probably won't get to this re-clearing today. I'll try to get it in the same video, but it probably won't get done today. So this video is probably going to take place over a couple days. But that's what I'm going to do. These are the 3 things I want to get done mainly today. The other stuff is just cosmetic stuff, like the weather stripping right here on the door. I want to get that nice and clean. I got to wrap the mid pipe. There's a mid pipe going that when it crosses over the body underneath the car. There's a, it rattles a little bit at a certain RPM, so I want to wrap it so it'll muffle the rattle there. And my coolant reservoir is broken right here, so I'm just going to replace that. But I'll get that later on. I'm not too worried about that today. Just these 3 things are my big items right now. So I'm going to wait for Jason to get here, and then we're probably going to start on the wing. So I want to get that knocked out. finally showed up. Alright, Jason just got here. He's the one with the camera. He's going to be filming a little bit while I do this, but I got this set up here. And right now I'm going to take the wings, or I forgot what they're called. But I'm going to take the side ones off on each side. And then I'm going to go down and start wet sanding this whole clear coat thing. So. I feel like they have little gaskets on it.
Oh, that's pretty. I guess keep it from vibrating and coming loose.
That, and I guess the water's over in there?
No, I don't know for the water. I think mainly just to keep it.
Reds in here. Pretty dirty.
Yeah.
So we may be using 600 grit, and then we're going to start off with 800 grit. We also have 1000 grit. So we'll be using 600 grit on high build stuff or areas, which I don't know if we'll be using this or not. We just got it here just in case. We have sanding blocks to make it a little easier for us, and soap and water. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to sand this whole thing down till it's nothing but carbon fiber, and then we're going to go clear it later on. So we're going to get to that. Alright, so we're taking a break here. We've been sanding. We actually used the 600 grit sandpaper. This is pretty thick. We want to take all this off because if you can tell, you can see right here, a little bit of discoloration. So either the sun got to the clear or something like that. So we had to take this whole clear off. So instead of being here sanding for 20 hours, we're going to get, what do you say? What kind of grit, I think?
400.
400. We just got to be careful so we don't eat through the carbon fiber here, but we're gonna go to 400 grit so we can get this done a little quicker and get all this stuff off here, and do that. And I just got some 2.5 inch risers from the mill just now for this wing. So I'm gonna open that up real quick. I'll probably test fit this right now. Oh, I can't grab it.
Never show your address.
It's like Christmas for Thanksgiving. I actually bought the wrong pair a couple days ago and I had to return it because I didn't know, but there's different styles of these risers, but they all look the same on the internet. All right, so Jason just left, and we got this whole top side done. Took us a little longer than what I expected. So we took all the clear off. We just took the whole clear off. The clear was discolored, like I mentioned earlier, than the other part. So it was just gonna look weird if we just sanded it down and didn't take the whole clear off, because then it'll be like two different colors. But this is how she looks right now. She looks really, really good. You can see this is where we rinsed her off. This is still wet, like with water. So this is how it's gonna look when we put clear on it. So that's how it's gonna look, and this is how it looks dry with no clear. But she's gonna look really good. She looks really, really good. But that's what we got so far. I do have to come back and touch this up. I ran out of 400 grit, so we actually went to the store. That's what we did, and we used 600 grit and found out it was taking a long time, and then we decided that we were going to take the clear off, so we went and got 400 grit, which is right here, 400, and then that's what we used to take off all the clear. And then we went back with 600 and did another sand down of that. Then we bumped up to 800 sandpaper and then did that, and then we finished with 1,000. So we just stepped up each time. But to get all the clear off, we used 400 grit to get the clear off of this. It's getting a little dark outside, but I'm probably gonna do this tomorrow. Finish this up, and then we'll clear it and all that. So we'll get all that done tomorrow to clear it. I'm gonna go back with 400 on this as well. I gotta do the backside. I'll probably finish up the backside tonight. I'm just gonna use 1,000 because the backside, the clear is perfect, pretty much perfect on the backside. So I'm just gonna cut it up, cut it and buff it real quick to do that, and then tomorrow I'll finish this whole thing. So that's where I'm at right now. Alright, it's the next morning. It's a little chilly outside, so I have a hoodie on. But last night I was able to finish up the back side of the wing. Before I head to Jason to get this wing cleared here, probably gonna test fit it real quick. So I'll be taking this off. See if I put the stands up there, which they're way over here. But get these, and I showed this already. This is a riser. It's supposed to make the stand sit 2.5 inches higher, but I found out last night that this stand here is not an APR stand. I'm not sure what stand it is. I'm not sure what brand it is or what company made this stand, but this is not the one that APR sends with that wing over there. I emailed APR last night, and they responded, said that it's not their stand. So I can't use any of their risers. So that's unfortunate, because I wanted it to sit a little higher than what it really is. So I will only be able to run this without no risers, which is not what I wanted, but I'll do it anyway. So I'll take this off, I'll put these on, and I'll just sit the wing on there just to see how it looks. I'm just gonna kill some time before I have to go to Jason's. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Alright, got the wing off. She looks a little weird. She looks different without the wing on there. But got the holes here, and got the stand here. So it looks like everything's gonna line up. I know these has 4 studs on this one. I'll just take the 2 outer ones out, because the 2 inner ones look like they line up perfect. So I'll just take these 2 outside ones and get these set in there. Probably put a little bolt on there just to hold them so it won't move, and then I'll throw in that the wing on top just to see how it looks, and I'll show you how it looks. So let me do that real quick. So I got these out, the outer studs off. Right here, you see them? This is how I took them out. Same way I took the other studs out from my, or put the studs in for the turbo manifold. I'll put that in, the studs in there. Same thing, same concept. Two bolts, butt it up together, tightened up, and then you just unloosen the top one and it just screws out the whole stud. So I got both of those out. So now I'm gonna go throw these on the car and then put the wing on. So we got it, stands mounted. So that's what she looks like that. But unfortunately, I go around back, you can see how it's bowed out. I'm gonna have to drill new holes. These holes put things at a slant, and they also don't line up. If you can see under here, you probably can't. But this is where the holes mount up. You have one place to mount here, and another place to mount right here. So I want to mount them right here. As you can see, there's a big gap here. You see these are slanted. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to mount the stands right where they're supposed to be. So I'll mount the stands to the wing, and then wherever that sits, that's where I need to drill it. So I'm gonna have to re-drill my trunk a good 3-4 inches from where the actual stock holes are for the stock spoiler. So I gotta do that. I'm not gonna do that now. I'll do that later on after I get all this whole thing cleared later on today. So that's gonna be another different video, but that's what I'm gonna have to do, which sucks. I was hoping that these would just line straight up with the wing, but I don't think, I got this from a buddy, and I don't think these stands were meant or designed for the RSX trunk. I think these are more universal stands, or they're catered to like the SI or something like that. But I'm gonna have to re-drill these, and well, re-drill them to get the wing mounted. But that's what she looks like. I mean, she looks like it looks pretty good with the wing on it. I like it. I wish the stands were a little higher, so it'd sit up a little higher, but it's okay. Doesn't look bad. But yeah, that's how she looks. Alright guys, made it to Jason's house here. As you can see, we're in his garage, and we got the wing here. So right now we're getting ready to take all the sides off that we're not painting. I'm just painting the top side, and the bottom side was good, as I mentioned before, so we're just doing top, so we're going to be taping everything else that we're not clearing. And then it is still cold outside, so we got the heaters running in his garage. So that's what we're getting ready to do. So we're going to finish taping this off, and then we'll spray it. So. Alright, we just used, what was it called again? Grease and wax remover. So that's what we did, that's what we're doing, wiping this whole thing off. And it's this thing here. So gets any grease and wax off of it, so when we lay clear there's no imperfections. And then right now we're getting ready to mix the actual clear and spray it. So we're gonna get on with it. Alright guys, we're getting ready to clear this. You want to cover up anything that you don't want clear on, so we got his welder. That's the only thing he wanted covered up was his welder. But this is what it looks like before we clear it. So that's what it looks like. And then I'm not gonna film clearing because I don't want to get anything on my camera. So I'll show you all the finished product when we're done. So we're about to get to it. Alright, we finished laying the clear on it. It looks really, really good. Let's see if I can get some lighting. Yep, flashlight. Just shine some light on it. But we did 4 coats. Oh, well, I got this angle here. It looks pretty good. That's what it looks like. We did 4 coats, 3 light coats, and then the 4th coat was a little heavier. And in between each coat, since it's cold out here, we used a heat gun and heated it up. He heated it up for about 10 minutes. That's what it looks like. So it's really good. Look at that. So we're gonna wait 24 hours before we wet sand it and buff it, and that'll be it. She looks good. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I hope you found this informative. If you did, leave me a like. Don't forget that I am going to be going to Stance Nation December 3rd in Atlanta. So I'll be doing that. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, go ahead and comment. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video.